Ghosts and spirits have been seen in many places, but a cemetery is one of the most common places to see a ghost. Bachelor's Grove Cemetery is near Chicago. It is called the most haunted place in Illinois. Over the years, a lot of strange things have happened at Bachelor's Grove Cemetery. Many people have seen a white misty shape of a woman holding a baby. Others have seen a disappearing house at the cemetery. An eerie light comes from one of the windows of the house. Then, the whole house disappears. But the strangest report was about a ghost car. A couple was driving through the cemetery. Suddenly, they saw an old car coming right towards them. The couple knew they couldn't swerve out of the way in time, so the man and woman closed their eyes. They expected to crash into the other car. They heard screeching brakes, a loud crash, and breaking glass. But when they opened their eyes, they realized they weren't hurt. They looked around. The old car was nowhere to be found. They got out to inspect their own car. They couldn't find a scratch. Another cemetery where there's almost just as many ghosts as graves is Woodland Cemetery in Dayton, Ohio. One dark night, two college boys were walking home. It was late, so they decided to take a shortcut. They climbed the tall gate to cut through the cemetery. The boys saw a woman crying on the front steps in front of a stone tomb. "Do you need help?" asked one of the college boys. As they got closer, they noticed they could see right through the weeping woman. "Are you okay?" the other college boy asked. The ghostly shape looked up at the boys. She had very sad eyes. She stood up quickly and started to float backwards. She drifted up the steps, passed through the tomb's heavy stone doors, and disappeared. The boys looked at each other. "Let's get out of here," they shouted as they both ran away. When the two students told the cemetery's groundskeeper what they had seen, he nodded. "Well," the groundskeeper said, "you're not the first people to meet the weeping woman of Woodland, and I'm sure they won't be the last." One famous ghost in Columbus, Ohio wanders at night. She makes so much noise, she wakes up the neighbors. People who live near Camp Chase Cemetery wake up to hear loud cries in the middle of the night. The sad ghost is known as the Lady in Gray. Neighbors who have seen her say she's dressed in a gray suit from the 1860s. They say the Lady in Gray is full of sorrow because her husband died in the Civil War. Some believe she's the wife of Benjamin Allen, a soldier who died at Camp Chase during the Civil War. His tomb is still there to this day. Many people have seen the Lady in Gray. One neighbor heard her cry out, "I miss you, Benjamin." Oh no. The neighbor thought the cries were a loud prankster. He went to the cemetery to investigate, but he didn't see the Lady in Gray, or anything else for that matter. But there were footprints in the snow and two red roses left on the front of Benjamin Allen's tombstone.